while since I've been here, but I want to give you May and April favorites together. I'm also going to be doing that with my Ipsy bags. I'm going to be combining April and May together simply because I lost somebody very important in my life in April. And I've just been going through a lot with that loss, and also just with other things in my life that I really don't want to talk about. But I just wanted to say that I'm sorry I haven't been here. I know I come and I go, I come and go. It's just been a lot going on, you guys, so please bear with me. So this is May and April faves together, you guys. Let's start with primers. Primers. My two favorite primers of late is the Murad Invisible Perfect Shield Broad Spectrum Primer. I love this simply because it does shield, as it says. It's really great for the sun. It blurs even better. It blurs even better, you guys, than the Benefits Cover Up. It blurs even better than Benefits Cover Up, and I have little samples of the cover up in my the Professional Benefits Pro Balm to minimize appearance of pores. It blurs. I cannot talk today, you guys. I can't talk. It blurs better than this stuff even. And I was hesitant to go to this. Like, I love Murad. I love their stuff for my skin, especially when I get breakouts. Their stuff is awesome. But I was so hesitant to buy this. This was on my list for quite a few months before I decided what the heck, I'm just gonna try it. Simply because of the fact that it's $65, you guys. It's 65 bucks. Now, I am one of those crazy people. I will justify spending 65 bucks on a bronzer. I will justify spending 65 bucks on eyeshadow. No, not lipstick, sorry. Just bronzer, eyeshadow, and blush. But it's kind of hard for me to justify it on skin products for some reason. I don't know why. I prefer to get my skin products out of the drugstore. But I love this stuff, and it's gonna kill me, but I might actually have to buy a backup before winter while I still have the money. But I love this stuff. It's really great for 65 bucks. It's awesome, and a little bit goes a long way, and it does treat your skin. It treats your skin very awesome. I don't know why it's so dark in here, you guys. It's probably the way I have my lighting set up. My next favorite thing, if you don't want to spend $65 like my crazy butt did, Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. It's made with coconut water, electrolytes, and probiotics, which I never have enough probiotics in my system. Proactive Nourishing Hangover by Toofaced. Everybody's been raving about this, and I'm like, I gotta try it. You know, I'm like, but I'm an oily skin person. It's not gonna work for me, but I want to try it. I want to try it so bad. No, I'm playing with you guys. But I got it. I tried it. I got it I think during the BIB sale when it was 10% off. And holy hell, I love it. It's amazeballs. I feel like this is comparable to NARS primer. The one that's like $52. The one that, even that one, I can't see myself spending $52 on. So I get the little $18 bottle of it. And I have a sample right here that I've been using. It's finally starting to go through. But the Hourglass Veil Mineral, this probiotics one by Toofaced reminds me so much of the Hourglass one. I really, really love this. In fact, I've even tried this with the Hourglass mattifying foundation, and I think it works amazeballs. My next favorite thing, I really consider this more of a sunscreen than a primer. But it's the MAC Prep and Prime Face Protection Vigilance SPF 50. This little thing was 30 bucks too, which it was 30 bucks for this tiny thing. No. But anyway, back to what I was gonna say. This little thing was 30 bucks too, and I still have it. There's still a lot in there. When I shake it, I can feel it. I bought this for sun protection, and it works really, really good. It's one of my faves next to the other two primers. Okay, and if you haven't guessed yet, my theme of this video is going to be a lot of sun protection. Now, this is Skin Protection Foundation by Serenity Scott. I looked up the ingredients of this, and this does have sunscreen in it. I don't know why it doesn't say sunscreen on the bottle, but it does have sunscreen in it. And in fact, it does smell like sunscreen when you put it on, but it doesn't really care. I don't really care. I love this foundation. But the only time I'm going to be able to wear this foundation is in the summertime. I feel like it's just a tad too dark for even my pale light skin. I feel like this would work on girls who are maybe bronzing in the summertime, or self-tanning, I should say, or who just like have a touch darker skin than mine. Mine's is really fair. Even right now, it's really fair. That's because we haven't gotten no sun yet. Summer hasn't come to us yet. But, I love this. I love this stuff. It goes on really nice, lays really nice on your skin, especially over primer. It's one of my favorite foundations of recently, and I love anything from Serenity Scott. And so this, I just love this. I can't wait to try more of their products. I love how it lays. I love how it feels. The sunscreen smell does go away after a little bit. You smell it only at first when you apply it on your face, but this is just amazeballs. It's one of my faves, and I can't wait to wear it some more for summer. I just wish it was a tad lighter, because I'm a pale girl. Okay. This I got in a too dark of a shade, but I can manage because I mix it with my other CC cream. Now I'm moving on to foundations, you guys. I might move around a little bit. This is the IT Cosmetics CC 50 plus SPF UV and UVA and UVB broad spectrum color correcting illuminating faux coverage cream. This is the illuminating one. I have the regular one in light. I still have some left from last year, so I've been mixing the two together. No, the regular one's in fair. This is light. Fair is the lightest of them all. Then there's light, then there's medium, and then there's dark. This one, I really, really love the CC cream. It's like generally the only thing I wear in the summertime. I apply it all over my skin, and it keeps me going. I really love the illuminating one. Lately, I want to be highlighted like I rolled in some darn glitter. Like, I don't know what is wrong with me. It's highlighted. Like, I want my whole face just like shiny, like glitter look. Yet, my eyeshadows, my favorite eyeshadows have been mattes. Check that one. No. Just kidding. I really, 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 really love this. And in case you haven't figured out, this video is going to be really long. My other favorite foundations have been the matte liquid powder foundation mattifying oil free by Hourglass. This came with a pump, which I love. That's one of my favorite things about this. This came with a pump. This is amazeballs. Like, it does matte your face, but not to the point where you like have no like face at all. It just mattes it enough where it gives it like a little glow, a little highlight, but it's utterly matte. It's just amazeballs. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Can't wear it enough. My other favorite primer, my other favorite foundation has been the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation by NARS. This too came with a pump. This is one of my favorite foundations that I've recently bought. It's brand new. I love how, I will agree with some people when they say it doesn't work very well on the face when you first buy it, but it looks amazeballs after a while. I especially love it with the Toofaced primer, the hangover primer. I think these two go really, really nice together, and little goes a long way when it comes to this foundation. I have the sheer matte one that was originally meant for oil
skin girls. But I don't like that one. I really don't. I don't like how it lays on my skin. I don't like how it looks. I feel like it enlarged my pores too much. And I tried it with several different primers. I'm not a fan of the sheer matte. But this luminous one, I love this. As I said, I've been going for a more highlighted, glowy look, dewy type look in the summertime, and this has been my fave of late. It's just amazeballs. And I am in the color Mont Blanc. I found that my skin is actually a little bit more pink tone than golden tone like I originally thought. So Mont Blanc is working really nice on me. And for those who are wondering with MAC, I am in the shade NC15, you guys. So, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is, I'm just going to grab these because get them out of the way. Murad Clarifying Toner, Cleanse and Tones, eliminates oils and impurities to cool and refresh skin, controls surface shine, keeps pores clean and clear. I've been loving this for my acne. I've been having really bad breakouts, as you can see on my face here, because I'm in that transition of going from really like normal semi-oil skin to, oh my god honey, here comes the oil type of skin. So this has been really good at clearing my face. I just really love this. It has witch hazel, algae extract, grapeseed extract, and vitamin E, protect from free radical damage. I love Murad stuff. As Bunny would say, I love this for my face demons. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do have a lot of face demons lately, so this has been really awesome. The next thing that I have been really loving is this big old bottle, which I paid only 12 bucks for. Guys, this is the travel size bottle for 12 bucks from Sephora. It's the Sephora Triple Action Cleansing Water Face and Eyes Makeup Be Gone. Now, everybody has been talking about this makeup water, and it escapes my mind what the name of this makeup water is. It's a makeup water that everybody's been talking about. It's sold on Beautylist right now. Everybody raves about it. They've been finding it at all the makeup shows because I watch haul videos galore because I love haul videos. But everybody's been talking about that makeup water, and I wanted to try to find a cheaper version of it. So I looked at Sephora, I saw NARS, I saw this one, and there was another, I think it was Philosophy had one. This is 12 bucks for this bottle, and I've been using it for like since I think April. Sometime in April I got it. And that's how much, and I use it a little bit every night just to wipe off my whole, this covers my whole entire face. So I take one of my, a cotton pad, one of these round pads, and I soak it with some, and I just clean off my whole face. It takes off my whole face just a little bit. And it takes off mascara, eyeshadow, everything. Because I don't like to wipe around my eye area, I set the pad there and it will remove all my eyeshadow, everything. And it doesn't irritate my eyes, it doesn't do any of that. So I really, love this water of late. And if you guys are wondering, yes, practically all these products are brand new. I just haven't gotten around to a haul. So let's get on with this so I can get faster. Some of my new favorite eyeshadows. This is Kathleen Light's Quad. I can't remember the name of it, but it's on ColourPop. I love these shadows, and yes, everybody's correct. These feel like cream more than they do powder, but they look like powder. Oh, and they break super easily. I found that out trying to get, which one is it? Trying to get the golden one to open on me. This sucker would not open for anything, and so I forgot that people said they break easily, and I was hitting it on the table, and I opened it, and I had to smooth it all back in there. I had to press it all back in there so it would work. It works really, I love these shadows.
they're just amazeballs. And I want more color pop now. It's like, living. Okay, so, and then my next 3 palettes I've been loving is, I don't know what the heck Toofaced did. Generally, these little palettes, I like maybe 5 out of 6 shadows. Or, there's actually 9 in here. 5 out of 9 shadows. And the rest just don't want to work for me. This whole palette, which is the Toofaced Natural Matte Palette, which I've been seeing all of the YouTubers talk about, I decided to try it because I've been loving mattes lately. Which is weird for me. I generally don't like mattes, but these 3 palettes are my favorite matte palettes. So I love this. I love the neutral colors in it. All the shadows are smooth, creamy, go on, blend like a dream. Kind of like you would imagine pearl or satin shadow to do. And just give you a natural look. They don't go muddy on my eyes, which I generally find that from IT Cosmetics. Their matte shadows turn out to be mud on my eyes. They just don't work for me. These, on the other hand, all have different range of colors, which I love. I love the different matte ranges. It's not all the same or very similar matte ranges. I love these shadows. I love how easily they blend, how easily they go on. The next is Tarte's Tartelette palette, which everybody's been raving about. I love these shadows, except what I was just talking about. Like, I feel like this whole row all the way down, even though the middle section is purple, this whole row all the way down is very similar to each other. This whole row is very similar to each other. I feel like there's not enough color range in this palette, but I love these shadows for how blended, how easily they blend, how smooth they go on, and how natural look they look. I love those shadows. And then let's go on. Guys, this video is going to be super long, even after I edit it. My other favorite matte palette has been the Kat Von D eyeshadow contour palette. I love all of these shadows. I will say this, you have to be super careful with these palettes. I've had so many Kat Von D palettes and never had anything break on me. My contour palette, my bronzer palette like this, one of the shadows broke on me. You have to be super careful with these, even though they feel so strong. I've tried every color range in here. By far, the reds, the dark tone, copper. Only Kat Von D can do reds like this, guys. I don't know why. I've looked for other reds like this. Nobody compares to Kat Von D's red tone natural looks right here. I love these colors. I wish she would do a whole palette in those colors. Like, just a whole palette. Please, Kat Von D, do a whole palette like that. I love all of these colors. They're just amazeballs, and it's one of my favorite matte palettes, and it blends like a dream, and it does not look flat. That's my favorite thing about those 3 matte palettes. They don't look flat or muddy on my eyes. I love that. My new favorite thing is by Karen Grant. It's called Lip Whip, and it's in Cinnamon Pimenta Berry Naked. I wish you guys could smell this crap. It's like, oh my god, it smells so much like cinnamon cookies, like baking cinnamon, like pumpkin spice cookie, like, oh, that's just the way I describe it. I love this stuff. It's a whip bomb, and it is a bomb. When I say it's a bomb, it's a bomb. It's not like, oh, I'll put this on my lips and like it's just gonna lay there. It's not gonna do. This soaks into your lips and actually helps moisturize your lips. I love this stuff. It was $15 at Sephora, but so worth the 15 freaking bucks. It does. I love Carmex. Okay, Carmex is my drugstore brand. I love this crap over Carmex. So that's how, and I shouldn't call it crap because I love you, my precious. My next favorite things, oh, I have one more eyeshadow palette, guys, this is high-end eyeshadow palette, so I'm kind of scared to show it to you because these are my favorite high-end eyeshadow palettes, but they're 60 bucks a piece, and they're worth every damn dime. And you get 7 shadows in here for 60 bucks. Which, if you figure Makeup Geek shadows are like $10, that's 7 shadows, Makeup Geek size. That's $70 right there. Bam. This right here is $60, and this is Amazeballs. This is the newest Marc Jacobs palette. This is the Lover 220. And if you want a very natural, everyday wearable palette, this is the one. This one is very wearable. It does not, it has some shimmers in it, but they're very light tone. It's very pink, slightly copper kind of palette, and it has, this is the darkest colors on here, and even that's not a dark, that's like MAC Sable or the discontinued Bobbi Brown's Camel. That is what it's like. This rest of them are all very pinkish toned, and it's a very nude, I want to say this is nude. This is like lipstick nude palette. So this is usable for every single freaking day. So if you can find the $60 to buy this, it's so worth it. It's so worth spending the $60. This I would wear every day to office, to school, to work. And it does not, it's not like dramatic, it's not intense, it's not, I'm not afraid of these colors. I could use these in so many ways, and they all work very well together. This is my 3 favorite concealers of late. Actually, I have 4. I've been loving the MAC Pro Longwear because it goes underneath my eyes so well. It's a very heavy concealer though, so I just like to use this one in winter. The Naked one, it blends so very well. And I'm in fair neutral on this, and I love it. It highlights very well underneath my eyes. It blends in very well, and if I set it, as long as I set it, I feel like it does not sink into my creases underneath my eyes, and this is really good for that. NARS, on the other hand, I feel like it's just a slight bit more watery than the Naked one. And it does sink into my creases because I have to set this, as soon as I put the sucker on, I have to set it to get it not to sink. It just loves my creases underneath my eyes, and yes, I do have creases, you guys. Even at 30 years old, mama got creases. Okay, Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer. Now, this one is super heavy. Not super heavy. It's like the Pro Longwear, but it's not as intense and not as heavy. But it does blend. I'm wearing it today. Can you see it? It blends out really nice underneath the eyes. A little bit goes a long way. I found that when I first used this, I used way too much. That's what I just figured out. I was using way too much. But this is a drugstore concealer. It's my absolute favorite freaking drugstore concealer that there is. None of the drugstores. I used to like NYX HD concealer, and even this beat up NYX. Okay. This is the Master Conceal by Maybelline. It's camouflaging, and I'm in 10 Fair. I love this stuff. It's amazeballs. It's my favorite, and it does not crease into my lines. And I do set it with powder. I just love it. I love it. The next thing I have, and I'm looking for, oh, it's over here. Since I talked about this. This is my NARS Crystal powder, translucent powder. Can you see how much I love that baby? I love that baby. There's so much product in there, and I fight with this thing to get the rest of the product out. I feel like just throwing it out, but at the same time, I don't want to waste product. But I love this baby. This is intense. Love. The next thing is my next favorite has been, and I got this because I feel like it goes so well with my MAC. This is the Prep and Prime Translucent Finishing Powder. I think this works really good with MAC. I feel like MAC has an issue of not working well with other companies' products. So I feel like when I wear MAC, I have to wear only MAC. As far as
the foundation and the concealer go. I have to wear only MAC. This is my favorite by MAC. It's the Prep and Prime Translucent Powder Finishing Powder, and I use this to set underneath my eyes and sometimes to set my whole face. It just depends on how I'm feeling on that day, but I've really loved this of late. And it reminds me so much of NARS Translucent Powder. And these two powders, for me at least, have not given me a white cast when I do a flash photography picture. My favorite... What the heck? My favorite eye products of late have been the Puff Off by Benefit. This has a little iron tip on it, which is cool and smooth, and I used this morning. I used this today, actually. Still some product on it. Crap. But, this helps, depuff my eyes when I have the puffing solution. It doesn't really help my dark circles, but I like the coolness underneath my eyes. It feels so good. This is the Eye Base by MAC. This reminds me of MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, which I have over here. And the way that it does slightly, not fully, but slightly camouflage any veins or anything on the eyelids. And it reminds me of the old Toofaced primer that they had before they changed the formula. It feels that thickness, that intense, and it goes on really smooth and nice, and I love it. The next thing is the Smudge Pro Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base by NARS. I use this thing only on days when it's really cool out. And the reason I love this is because of the wand. It makes it so easy to just apply to my face. And it's those days where I feel like I don't want anything on my fingertips and I just apply. This works really well with that. And also, I love the fact that I want to get the new primers from Urban Decay because they went back to this applicator tip. And I'm so happy about that. Like, I'm so freaking happy. I loved Urban Decay's applicator tip. Okay, and I'm stuffing everything in my drawer. My favorite bronzer has been this baby. This is limited edition Sun Disc bronzer by Sephora. This is this year's bronzer. This is a nice, it reminds me of the Toofaced leopard bronzer that they have. You guys, let me get a better swatch in that. That's what it looks like, you guys. It goes on really nice, really beautiful, and just gives your face an overall glowing, warming effect. And yeah, I'm gonna put some on right now. In fact, it gives my face. The next ones have been the Hourglass. I have both the Hourglass, the Luminous, and the Radiant Bronzer. I like the Radiant Bronzer because I feel like it gives off a more glowy look. But I had to get both because I just love Hourglass. This one, the Luminous Bronzer, is actually recommended for pale skin. This one's actually recommended for dark skin. But I feel like they both work on you. It reminds me of the Argan Oil Physicians Formula bronzers that just came out this past summer. They're like that. They're, and the way that they're this is super overlight. This is more like just to give your face a glow, as to where this one, holy heck, please don't be broken. Oh no, it's not. As to where this one is more a warming tone glow, which I like. And I also find that even if I swirl, like if I swirl my finger in there, you guys, and as you can see the hint of, if you can see the hint of highlight, I don't know if you can notice it on my cheeks now, that when I put a brush back in there, all that extra swirl that's all mixed together will come up and it will go back to looking how it looked when I first bought it, which is really nice. And it's really a thing I love. I don't know if it will. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So I just did as an example, I went back and I took the brush out and I just I took the brush and used it and I gave myself a nice more highlighted glow, as you can see on my cheeks. And so this is heaven. This is an angel in a pot of makeup. Oh my god, I love this thing. But I really love Hourglass bronzers of late, so those are my favorite. Next two my favorite blushes have been these more subtle tone blushes. I'm not gonna put them on, hopefully, because I have enough blush on my face from the Toofaced blush I used earlier. These are the new Urban Decay blushes. This is Rapture and this is Video. Now they're coming up more dark tone on the screen than they are actually. This is a very mauve pink tone blush. It comes off really subtle on your face and it's just very nice for those subtle days. This is more of a I want to describe it more as a bronze, like a golden bronze, like an orange tone type of bronze. It's not really orange tone, it comes out brown, but there's subtle hints of orange in it, which is Video right here. But they're coming darker on screen than they actually are. They're very light and very subtle in the camera. And I bought these because of the fact that they're very light and very subtle, and I love the packaging of this Urban Decay. So pretty. So these are two of my favorites. Once again, that's Video and that's Rapture by Urban Decay, the new blushes. Okay. My new favorite lipsticks of late have been the Too Faced Melted Metal lipsticks. I have Melted Metallic Peony, Melted Metallic Macaroon, and Melted Metallic Debutante. Darling, it's Debutante. No, I'm just kidding. These are three of my faves, and the reason I watched a lot of YouTube videos testing these before I even went out and bought them, because I didn't like the swatches on the computer, and I wanted to see which are the nicest of the two. This gives me a very nude, subtle, but glowy, almost bronze glow effect. This is great for summer. The Debutante one is. Peony is more of a pinky, shimmery, so I just wrap my lips in cotton candy type of look. And Macaroon is just more pink than that one, basically. And this is a nice, just glossy kind of Macaroon's very nice glossy type of look, but doesn't feel glossy. These are not long lasting though, so I have to reapply them, unlike the other melted ones, but I love them. They're three of my faves, and they're three I've been wearing a lot recently. And then finally, for my lip therapy, and there's two other products here, you guys, or three other products I should say, and then I'm done. Holy heck, I'm done. My Ultra Repair Lip Therapy is Murad's Rapid Collagen Infusion for lips. I love this stuff because it makes my lips really soft and plump, and it fills the lines that are in my lips, because I have really liney lips, really wrinkly lips, especially in the winter. So this does plump up your lips and give it that firmness to firm out those lines, so your lipstick doesn't go in the creases, you know, like your matte lips and whatnot. Ultra Lip Repair Therapy though, I put this with this because this one tends to dry out my lips a little bit. This gives me the moisture back. So I put this with this. This helps moisturize my lips. This helps fill them out so that my matte lipstick doesn't sink into my lips. And this also helps my matte lipstick lay really nice on my lips. But it doesn't allow the matte lipstick to dry out my lips, basically, because I have some matte lipsticks that will dry out my lips. This sucker I'm trying to use up, and it's like my NARS thing. This is the poreless, ever poreless color, this mattifying wax, I want to call it. It's like a wax. This is by Mally, and my friend Melissa Rodriguez, who has a YouTube channel, recommended this, and I tried it and I loved it. It helps mattify my face because I'm so oily in the summertime. I love this stuff so much. As you can see, the case is broken from me carrying it around. And I have a backup of this. I'm just trying to use this one up, and it's really good. So I only use that in summertime. That's why there's still so much of it left. And then my other favorite thing is my Rollerball mascara. This by Benefit has been my fave. I've been trying other mascaras that I have open, and I want to get them to use them and try them. But this has been my favorite thing because it helps, even when I don't curl my lashes, it helps curl my lashes up, which is really, really nice. So those are all my favorites for the month of April and May. This is going to be a super long video. Thank you for watching if you're still here, still at the end. Also, favorite book has been Masters and Mercs by Lexi Blake. Love them. They're an ebook series on Kindle, on Amazon, Google. Go and iTunes, go check them out. I love Lexi Blake, especially if you love 50 Shades of Grey. Her books are awesome. Also, I have loved, of late, Leah and Brandon Jenner, the son and daughter-in-law of Bruce Jenner. They have a bunch of albums out. One of my favorite songs by them is Life Happens. It's amazeballs. Go check it out. Then finally, always as usual, my favorite YouTube subscribers are listed below. And you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and whatnot. I'm everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Bye.